don't like yourself. It just shows up quietly. Maybe you are sitting in your room doing something small, scrolling, reading, working, and suddenly there's this soft thought. It would be nice if someone would just hear, not talking, not fixing anything, not entertaining you, just there, a presence, someone breathing in the same room, someone who sees you without needing a performance, someone who reminds you you are not the only one existing in that moment, and you don't always know how to explain that feeling because people assume if you enjoy being alone, you shouldn't feel lonely. But the two can exist at the same time. You can love your solitude and still long for warmth. You can be peaceful and still wish someone reached for your hand. You can be strong and still feel that quiet ache in your chest. There's nothing wrong with you for that. Wanting presence doesn't make you needy. Missing connection doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. You are made to feel connection, even if it comes rarely, even if it only shows up in small moments. And when loneliness wraps around you, it doesn't mean you failed at independence. It just means your heart is alive. It means you know what presence feels like, and sometimes you miss it. You don't have to turn that into self-blame. You don't have to ask, what's wrong with me? Or why doesn't anyone stay? Sometimes it's just one of those nights, one of those quiet space where the stillness feels a little louder than usual. You are not strange for missing something you can't even name. just get it. You're allowed to feel full and empty at the same time. There's no shame in that. If tonight feels heavier, a little quieter than you'd like, you are not alone in that feeling. Even if the room is silent, even if no one is physically next to you right now, in this moment, you are not the only one who feels this way. And you don't have to fix it. You don't have to solve your loneliness. You can just let it be there softly, gently, and rest. You're okay. You're not lacking anything. You're still becoming. And it is a space. You don't have to carry it entirely by yourself. I'm here.